Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I've got another video here for you guys. This one's going to be all about helpful resources and where you can find them for your Glowforge, right on the Glowforge's website here. So as you all know, or you should know by now, if you've had your Glowforge set up already, you can go to app.glowforge.com to actually select your prints and print off your prints. And then if you see on the right hand side here, they got some like latest improvements and they got some other helpful resources here as well. But this is kind of like a smaller version of what's actually available. So what's actually available is if you click on support here, it's going to open up a new tab and it's going to look like this right here. So you can search for something if you need help with something, or you can just look through these articles here. They have articles within articles, so you have all sorts of different options available for you. This is going to probably be your most number one resource of written articles. They don't do a lot of like video guides, but if you need like a written article, this has pretty much everything. If you just got your Glowforge and you need help unboxing it or setting it up, you can click right there. And then they got some popular articles that people use, but the most important one that you'll want to check out is this Learn by Doing. So once you get your Glowforge all set up, just go to this little tab here, and it's gonna walk you through like your first prints, printing out of the catalog if you do have access to the catalog. It'll show you like your trace and print sketch feature. If you use that, that's awesome. But yeah, it's going to teach you all the different meanings and topics available here. And then if you still have questions past this point here, there is also on that main page the community tab. You can click on community, and then it's going to open this tab here, and you can sign in with your account, and then you can make your own little icon here like I did. And once you're signed in, you'll have access to all these topics here. So if you have questions, you can do a search up in the top there and search search for anything that's been talked about previously. This is a super good resource as well. This is going to be all of the other Glowforge members in the community that's going to help you out with this. And then as you can see, you have access to all these different topics. You have the announcements tab. These are going to be all of the updates that they do to the Glowforge each month. What they've done, like adding like paper settings, for example, like I talked about in my previous video. All sorts of different options that they do updates on. So just a heads up on that. If you want to know the latest updates and what's new with your Glowforge machine, check out the announcements tab there. If you want to share your projects with us, with the Glowforge community, you can do it on this Made on Glowforge tab here. It's basically like anything you create, you can share on there. And then you have the tips and tricks section. This is basically like members like me, if I make a YouTube video on a tutorial on how to do something on Glowforge, you can drop that into tips and tricks if you have access to it. Or if you have a cool like random tip or trick that you came up with that is supported by Glowforge, you can share that there. So feel free to look through those. Those are pretty helpful as well. Then you have the community support tab here. What this used to be like a problems and solutions tab. I think that's what it was called. And it was like customer service. But they no longer have the customer service tab. So this is going to be only supported by the community from now on. So if you have an actual hardware issue, you'll want to contact Glowforge by chat or phone number or email address, because that's the only way that they're going to be able to get you a new part, because the community themselves will not be able to change anything in this category. They'll just be able to help you out with suggestions. So for example, if you're having a issue focusing on your machine and you want to ask some questions to the community, they'll suggest maybe like centering it to the center, your head of the laser to the center of your machine, turning on the laser, seeing if it will refocus or realign for you properly. That's about the extent of that. If it, like I said, if it comes to like your machine is actually having a hardware issue, then you're going to want to contact support on that. Then you also have the free designs here. This is basically every free design that members have uploaded to share with the community. You can download these and you can print them off for your own personal use, but you can't sell these. These are not commercial use projects here, so just a heads up on that. Whether it's a physical item or a digital item, you cannot sell these at all. These are only personal use per Glowforge's terms here. And then you have the everything else. Everything else is basically if you want to talk about anything non-Glowforge related or just anything in general, you just put it in the everything else category. Same thing with the non-approved Glowforge settings, like non-proof grade settings, you'd put that in the everything else category. So if you have a setting that you're looking for, it's most likely in this category here. But yeah, other than that, guys, I just wanted to show you those two resources that are really quickly accessed on the top. And then, like I said, you do have some resources on the side here if you want some quick access information too. Other than that, I know it's been a real short video. I just wanted to get that out to you, anybody who's brand new with the Glowforge. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.